everything changes. All right, so day 2 here. Look, we're at a restaurant, and I heard that a lot of states, Ohio, Illinois, and other states are closing bars and restaurants at 9 p.m. tonight/tomorrow, which is devastating to a lot of people that rely on that for money. Now, I know that government places and schools and a lot of other people are getting reimbursement and being paid for time off, but I don't know that all of them are going to be paid. Private restaurants like this, they may not get any kind of bailout, you know, if they're closed. So I'm not really sure what's going to happen with that. So if somebody has any information, you know, I also heard casinos may be closing, Caesars and MGM and things. Those people, those are billion-dollar companies that can probably support it. But a restaurant like this, even though it's a very successful restaurant, may not be able to pay their 50, 60 employees they have here for a week or 2 or 3 weeks of pay. So it's an interesting topic, and it's devastating to a lot of people. Something I was thinking about, and you know, I'd love to ask people that are in the industry. I'm not a server or bartender, but if you know a little bit about that, or maybe you own a restaurant or a business, please feel free to comment. Or if you have a friend or a family member who owns a restaurant or a business and they would be forced to close down, they're not, you know, they're not billionaires, they're running a successful small business, but they may have 10, 15, 20, 30, or 50 employees like this place does, or more. This place probably has more. And it could be devastating to their business and to their employees who rely on these tips and these paychecks to pay their bills. So if you have any kind of input, or you know someone who has input on that, please have them comment on it. All right, what's up, guys? And for everyone who asked how I'm handling the problem of this year, well, look around, guys. We're in Tampa. Everyone knows where I live. Check it out. That's how we handle things. I'm going to show you a little more going on right now. All right, so I thought I'd give you guys a little look at the sunset, and I made this video because I wanted people to see the other side of what I videoed yesterday, which was the stores and the craziness and the bonkersness. You know, I see the news updates closing schools and restaurants and bars, and lots of new updates tonight on Sunday. You know, as of 9 p.m., a lot of restaurants in different states and casinos, and I'm hearing all that are closing. And I got to tell you guys, you know, we kind of go about life in a different way here in Florida, and I'm not saying to ignore it or be careless or reckless, but I am saying to be sensible and just kind of, you know, don't freak out. Don't buy 20 cases of toilet paper, because maybe buy what you need, maybe a little extra, but don't go overboard. You know, a lot of people probably going to give me a bunch of crap because I'm at a place where there's hundreds of people, while some states are banning, you know, gatherings of more than 250 or 500 people or whatever. You know, there's another place across the water right there where there's probably 400 or 500 people. We're having an amazing sunset, by the way, in case you're missing it behind me. But we're just kind of living life and not panicking and not freaking out. Now, look, I'm young. I'm 34 years old. A lot of people, you know, 60, 70. My parents are in their mid-60s. You know, my dad just turned 66, actually. Happy birthday, Dad. It was just a couple days ago. Yeah, they should probably stay home. They're more susceptible to things that are going on. If you have asthma or breathing problems or underlying health issues, cancer or other things, you know, obviously it goes without saying that you people have to be more careful than somebody like me that's young and healthy and just no issues, you know, and I can be out in these type of crowds, you know, doing the smart things, washing hands, doing all that. But just don't let the world end in panic on you. And I think that panic buying and panic activity and panic behavior causes other panicked activity and panic behavior. The other thing I'm hearing about, you know, in the last probably hour or two is that it's possible that not only do the restaurants and bars and businesses get shut down, which is already happening, but the rest of them could happen in the entire country, which is feasible. You know, we've already got a half a dozen, you know, states that are shutting down schools and restaurants and bars. But, you know, after that happens, what's the next step? They're doing panic activity, panic decisions on other panicked activity. You know, like, is it necessary that we stop our service workers from making money and us from hanging out? Maybe. I mean, I don't know what the right answer is, but I just don't think that panic is it. So I wanted to give you guys kind of an update here from, you know, beautiful Tampa Bay. It's, you know, where else can you go on a Sunday at 7:30 in the evening now and see what you're seeing behind me. It's called Whiskey Joe's. It's a beautiful place. I love it. If you don't like that one as much, you can go across the water to WTR right there. It used to be the old Hogan's Beach. And just, you know, enjoy life and just don't freak out and don't be crazy. And from Florida, you know, I'm wishing everyone the best. Stay safe, stay healthy. And if you have questions, comments, concerns, down below, I'd love to hear your input. And I'm gonna go back, have one more drink at sunset, and then get Kate and Christy to drive me home and go relax in bed and get some shipping done and get some work done and just go about life, guys. I appreciate all of you. I hope you're all okay. And until next time, till tomorrow, I'll see you then. Bye, everyone.